Alright guys, so here we go once again with a distance test, and this time it is with the Sjrc's F7 4K Pro. It's supposed to have a 3-kilometer distance, so we're going to be checking it out. I'm going to take off from that landing pad and we're going to go as far as we can that way. And hopefully it does go 3 kilometers. I'm going to be sitting right here under the shade. I got my iPad for the Wi-Fi FPV video feed, and there's the remote control. Everything is stock right out of the box, no modifications. So let's go and check it out. Alright guys, so here we go. We are ready to fly. So let's go ahead and arm the motors and start taking off. Let's get to a nice altitude here. I want to pitch forward at the same time. A little wavy. Little bit of jello that I see in the video. Okay, so let me do a quick turnaround to show you guys where I am. Okay, I am right there, right below, as you can see. New spot. I'm usually way over there. So we're going to go this way, because if I go this way, I'm going to hit the homes in about 1,000 meters. And this thing's got 3-kilometer distance. So as you can see, that field there, that's my main goal. So let's go ahead and push it. Battery 91%. So hopefully the battery is as good to return home after hitting 3 kilometers. So we shall see. 39 meters in height. I'll go up to about 70 meters or so. So I have nice line of sight with my location. I got my remote control held up on the table. 300 meters so far. There's the school, and school is in session, so I'm going to go this way slightly to the open field. Yeah, there's one house over there. Okay, 80% battery power left. Okay, sport mode, so speed number 3. Let's get some speed going. Okay, let's reach this section of the field so I can make a slight right turn. Just in case it comes down, I have open fields to look for the quad. And it is easy to look for the quadcopter. If it comes down, you have the GPS position with the Google map. Look at that. I got video, no problem. Oh, I overshot the yaw there. Okay, there we go. There's some homes right in front of us. And there's a little field there, so I'll head right above that. Still 80%. It is showing. And we have hit 900 meters. And I still got very good video on the Wi-Fi FPV video transmission. So this thing has the relay transmission technology, just like the HS600, the Holy Stone, and the F11 GIM 2. So 3 kilometers should be no problem. So let's go ahead and prove or disprove that. 120 meters, or 1,200 meters, sorry. 1.2 kilometers. And we are still pushing. And look at that. I got clear video. No breakups, no drop frames whatsoever. This thing is just awesome. And this is on my iPad without any cellular service. Okay, I got some slight video interruption there. So I'm going to stand up with my remote, because it is a relay transmission between the quadcopter and the remote control, and then to the device being used. So 1.6 kilometers, 77%, still going. Nice. I see some video interruptions there. Getting close to the 2 kilometer range. Oh my. Battery at 76%. Open field. And looks like I have lost Wi-Fi connection. Check that out. And that's probably, oh, I got it back. Look at that. 1.9 kilometers. And I'm still pushing it. I got 67% battery life. This location has a lot of homes. Distance over 2 kilometers. Please pay attention to the wind speed to ensure safe return. Nice. Okay, so we're going to have a battery issue over here with this one. So let me continue to push it till I feel safe for it to return home. Continuing to go, we still got video. 2.2 kilometers, 65%. I'll go to about 60% battery life. So the battery is going to run out before we can hit the 3 kilometers, I think, for safe return. 2.4 kilometers coming up. There we go. So yeah, this thing can go 3 kilometers, I do believe. And the open field is starting to disappear. 65%. Yeah, I'll push it just a little bit more. 64%. 2.6 kilometers. 63%. And I'm losing video. Okay, I'm going to stop at 63% battery life. 2.6 kilometers, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull it back. Hopefully it is starting to come back.
Return home.
Oh, it says return home. It kind of lost connection and it is starting to return home as I was pulling back. So there, it turned around. I got 55% battery life and hopefully it comes back. And it is closing down 2.5 kilometers. So yeah, this thing is pretty decent. It'll go 3 kilometers. I tested out the GIM 2 in that one valley area, and it did go easily 3 kilometers without much breakup at all. But over here out in the open field with power lines, lots of homes with Wi-Fi, so it is going to be a little bit spotty. And I got video back. I got my hand up in the air because it is a relay transmission. So you want to position yourself at a nice little high altitude area when you want to go to do the distance test. And raise your hand above your head if it starts to get disconnected, because that helps out a lot. And 52% battery life. I should be able to make it back. 1.9 kilometer and closing in. There you go, guys. A little stutter on the Wi-Fi video feed. And there's those homes that I'm going to fly over. Yeah, look at all those dirt mounds. You know, good place to be playing around with your RC car, jumping those dirt mounds. All right, continuing to close in, 1.6 kilometers, 47% battery life. Yeah, I think it's going to come back home with enough battery power to land where it took off from. So I'm just going to let it play out. Very nice. It is too bad that this quadcopter has a frame rate of just 15 frames per second in 4K. Would have been nice if it was 30 frames per second. So it's kind of glitchy a little bit, you know, it's not smooth. And I'm not a really big fan of that yaw axis of the gimbal, because that creates a little bit of stutter when you're trying to turn, and you know, when you're yawing. I think it would have been better if they left it at a 2-axis gimbal on this one and increased the frame rate. That would have been nice. Kind of like the Gim 2 and the Holy Stone HS600. Yeah, those things have nice and smooth video. This one is a little bit, you know, choppy because of the frame rate. And also the 3-axis gimbal, the yaw section of the 3-axis gimbal. It is not fully mature. So I'm going to go sit down now because it's getting closer and closer to me. And I don't see the video going out. 40% battery life. And there I am, sort of on the left 1/3 of the screen in the middle, that black dot. And that small clearing on the field next to the road. Man, bunch of ravens flying around today. Yep, it is headed back, and hopefully it lands on the landing pad or close to it. So there you go, guys, the maximum distance of the Sjrc F7 4K Pro. Not bad. I don't think you're ever going to go beyond 2,000 meters, but this thing can. And 3,000 meters on this one is a little sketchy. Yeah, battery might run out. You know, you might come against some trouble. Just to be sure, make sure you got enough battery life to make it back home. There I am on the left part of the screen on the bottom there, in that small clearing. And I think I can kind of hear the quadcopter coming back. It is at 75 meters in altitude and closing in. I can hear it now. I see it. It's straight up there, small little dot in the air, 75 meters high. And there you go, it's starting to slow down. Coming to a hover. A little bit of a toilet bowl activity, actually. Yep. I got good GPS and everything, but it is circling around. And the toilet bowl activity is getting bigger and bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retake control of it and hit the return to home.
Stop return home.
Stop return to home. Okay. I've retaken control of it. Hey, not bad. Yeah, these budget quadcopters are getting better and better for the price. Now it is coming out with 3-axis gimbal, and hopefully the 3-axis gimbal gets better and better. But right now I think 2-axis gimbal is more than enough with the electronic image stabilization. So when I do make that yaw turn, it is a little bit of stuttering. It is not smooth. Even on the DJI quadcopters, the yaw is not as smooth as the pitch and roll. So there I am. Gonna come in for a landing. 24% battery life left. So that's not bad. All right, we'll go ahead and bring it in. And 1 key to land.
Down.
Right. Landing and landing. And touchdown. There we go. The motors shut off. All right, so that'll conclude this video of the distance test of the Sjrc F7 4K Pro. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time.